my name is Sean Fraser and welcome to BMW Gallery. Today, I am very excited to introduce you to our 2020 BMW Z4 M40. We are very grateful to BMW Gallery for lending this to us for the day so that we can take it for a drive, tell you a little bit more about it, and get behind the wheel. BMW has been making the Z series now for 30 years. So it first came out as the Z1, we then had the Z3, we had a Z4, but now we have the third generation of the Z4. It has the signature BMW lines to it, and it keeps with that heritage, but they've definitely pushed the envelope. One thing I noticed right away is the new kidney grills that has a nice three-dimensional pattern to it. You have some functional air intakes, and for the first time ever, BMW has stacked their headlights. So that is definitely a unique feature on it. And when you see it at night, when you see the kind of the double eyelids, you'll know that you have a BMW that's coming up behind you and on your tail. On here, you'll also have the clamshell design. And so it's a nice heritage piece, kind of indicative of some of the vintage roadsters that once existed. And so we're keeping true to form. When you go around the vehicle, there are a few other things that you'll notice right away, in addition to some awesome rims and brake package on this one. You have a nice functional scoop here that will help reduce some of the heat on the brakes. So right here, you have an inline six. It's a 3-liter, and it has a dual scroll turbo. So the power is immediate, and it's very responsive. It's 382 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque. So this hauls, and it's mated to an 8-speed ZF transmission. So it's very responsive, there's no turbo lag, and when you touch it, it is ready to go. The color of this seat is magma, which I totally love. They definitely have a bit of an orange hue to them, but it's a nice kind of off red, and they look very sharp. They're of course sport seats, give some nice extra lumbar support, some lateral thigh support, and just for fun, nice little sport element. Put a little cutout for fun just to keep things interesting. On the center armrest, you'll notice that it's also asymmetrical, which to a German might drive them crazy on a normal day, but they did it for very good reason. When you open it, on the one side you have some cup holders, and on the other side you have some storage. So when you close the one side, you still have an elbow rest, and you still have room for your Slurpees while you're on the go, which if the Germans probably had their way, they wouldn't want to give us any cup holders, but this is North America, and we want what we want. Even on a misty day, it's still just as much fun to drive. The exhaust note on this is incredible. It's nice to see that the Roadster has been reborn. In today's day and age, it's nice to see something that's still raw, rear-wheel drive, big engine, nice big long hood, and that is built for performance. The materials in this are amazing, the quality is amazing, it's extremely fun to drive, and the one thing that BMW is known for the most, and that I appreciate the most about it, is truly the driving experience. So no matter what BMW you decide to go with, they will all handle beautifully, and that's because of the near perfect 50-50 weight ratio front to rear. So you have nice balance when you're on the road, you're always in control, and you don't have to worry about any oversteer, understeer. This also has a nice electronic slip differential, so it handles and hugs the road beautifully. It also has adaptive suspension and adaptive brakes, so it really puts you in control of the vehicle. Yes, it has some semi-autonomous features that you can enable, but at the end of the day, this is meant to be driven by humans, not by a robot, and I want to make sure I'm always the one that's having the most fun. And that's with a big motor, a steering wheel, and off we go. And at the very end, we need to give this a grade. And there's a bunch of categories I want to highlight. Intended purpose. This is for someone that loves driving and still feels emotion and passion when they're behind the wheel. So big thumbs up. Styling and design, This thing is hot. It's awesome. The interior definitely pops. I love the magma colored seats. The white exterior, it's a great contrast, especially with the black features on the wheels and the grille. Big thumbs up. On the build quality materials, it's a BMW. It's the Germans. They don't mess around. Another big thumbs up. Ergonomics and safety, great. It has all the latest, greatest tech features, and it's very comfortable to drive. The value, it is definitely there. Bang for your buck, great motor, great fun, and couldn't be happier. Last but not least, cool factor, this sucker is cool. And when I had this out earlier today, I was turning a lot of heads, not because of me unfortunately, but because of the vehicle. This is very sharp looking, and you can tell right away that it's a very unique and special vehicle. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking this out, and I hope that you've learned a little bit. Hopefully you've been able to appreciate a little bit more as to why these vehicles are so special and what makes this a true joy to drive and something that you can appreciate for years to come. So thank you very much.